Welcome class. So today we will continue with chapter 16 Wilbur. So in our previous video we had done half of the chapter. So let us have a quick recapitulation of the chapter. So this is a story about a small piglet whose name is Wilbur. He used to live with a 8 years old girl Fern. So Fern and Wilbur, they both loved each other. And when Fern used to go school, Mrs. Arable, who was Fern's mother, she used to take care of Wilbur. Wilbur used to live in a box near the stove in the kitchen. After 2 weeks, he became a little bigger, so he was shifted outside in the garden. Mr. Arable, who was Fern's father, he made a large box full of straw as his home under an apple tree. So he used to live over there and he was very happy. So now let us continue with the chapter. Every morning after breakfast, Wilbur walked out to the road with Fern and waited with her till the bus came. She would wave goodbye to him and he would stand and watch the bus until it vanished around a turn. So in these lines it is said that every morning Wilbur came out to the road to wave a goodbye to Fern after her bus came, and he would stand there and watch the bus until it vanished. One afternoon, Fern and Avery put on bathing suits and went down to the brook for a swim. Wilbur tagged along at Fern's heel. When she waded into the brook, Wilbur waded in with her. He found the water quite cold, too cold for his liking. So while the children swam and played and splashed water at each other, Wilbur amused himself in the mud along the edge of the brook where it was warm and moist and delightfully sticky and oozy. So in these lines it is said that one afternoon when Fern and Avery, who was Fern's friend, went to a river for a swim, Wilbur also went along with them. When everybody went inside the river, Wilbur came out from there as the water was too cold for his liking. So he went at the edge of the river and played with the warm and moist mud, which was sticky and slippery. Every day was a happy day and every night was peaceful. Wilbur was what farmers called a spring pig, which simply means that he was born in springtime. When he was 5 weeks old, Mr. Arable said he was now big pig enough to sell and would have to be sold. Fern broke down and wept, but her father was firm about it. Wilbur's appetite had increased. He had started to eat scrap of the food in addition to milk. Mr. Arable was not willing to provide for him any longer. He had already sold Wilbur's 10 brothers and sisters. So in these lines it is said that they were happy living with each other. Wilbur was called a spring pig because he was born during the springtime. When Wilbur was 5 weeks old, Mr. Arable told Fern that he will sell him because he had started to eat scraps of food along with the milk, also because he was a big pig now, and also he has already sold Wilbur's 10 brothers and sisters. He got to go, Fern, he said. You have had your fun raising a baby pig, but Wilbur is not a baby any longer and he has got to be sold. Call up the Juckermans, suggested Mrs. Arable to Fern. Your Uncle Homer sometimes raises a pig, and if Wilbur goes there to live, you can walk down the road and visit him as often as you like. So in these lines, Fern's father consoled Fern and told that he has to go now. Mrs. Arable said to Fern that you should call Uncle Homer as he raises a pig. Also, Fern can meet Wilbur any time if she sells him to Uncle Homer. How much money should I ask for him? Fern wanted to know. Well, said her father, he is a runt. Tell your Uncle Homer you have got a big pig you sell for $6 and see what he says. It was soon arranged. Fern phoned and got her Aunt Edith, and her Aunt Edith hollered for Uncle Homer, and Uncle Homer came in for the barn and talked to Fern. When he heard that the price was only $6, he said he would buy the pig. Next day, Wilbur was taken from his home under the apple tree and he went to live in a manure pile in the cellar of Zuckerman's barn. So, in this paragraph, it is said that Fern asked that how much money should she ask for her little Wilbur. Her father suggested to sell Wilbur for $6. Soon Fern rang her uncle. Aunt Edith picked up the call and then she called out for Uncle Homer. When he heard that price was only $6, he was ready to buy him. Next day, Wilbur was taken from Fern's house under the apple tree. He now lived in Uncle Homer's barn. So students, today we have completed the chapter. Your homework is to go through the chapter and also read it. So that's all for today. Thank you.